is good Well, me.
Maybe.
The Happytime Murders. I would call this the very definition of a wait for Netflix movie.
The funny clips from this movie compilation is like a 2-minute YouTube video waiting to happen.
The premise of the Happytime Murders is that society has this entire class of sentient puppets as part of its normal citizenry, and all of the social issues stemming from friction between people who have different cultures or ideologies, lifestyles, etc. that exist between us and the real world exist between humans and puppets in this movie world.
Awesome premise, I agree, yeah. I wish they'd done something with it.
The story centers around a murder mystery where the main puppet character and Melissa McCarthy, as his partner, need to work together and get past their mutual prejudice for one another in order to solve the case.
Yeah.
Basically an R-rated Sesame Street by way of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. The main joke of the movie, hey, check out all of this inappropriate stuff these puppets are doing, was kind of funny, but it gets old very, very quickly. After about 10 or 15 minutes, it's kind of just run its course.
Totally.
50 cents, I'll suck your dick.
There were some good jokes and some good one-liners throughout the movie. They were just kind of few and far between.
Oh, so far between, yeah. The humor was all over the place, and I would say 80% of the jokes were completely flat. The scenes in Team America that I disliked the most were the prolonged sex scene and the puking scene. Okay, I get it. You got the chuckle. Can we move on? And this movie does the same thing. Just crass for the sake of being crass. It doesn't get a laugh out of me. And it's just not creative.
I like it to be done intelligently.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Like if it's gonna be overly crass, I want there to be kind of a point.
Just something deeper than...
Here's a guy jizzing for 30 seconds straight.
Exactly. The number of times that somebody was called an asshole in this movie.
Yeah.
That's not a creative... That's not funny. It's not inspiring. So that was a real bummer, and the theater was enjoying it.
God, the theater was loving it.
So there's definitely an audience for that humor, but neither of us...
I don't know.
Yeah. And it's annoying because some of the jokes were brilliant.
Whenever it's taking the concept of, hey, this is a puppet, but it's an actual person as well, and kind of play with that aspect of it, that was kind of funny stuff. You gotta strike a balance.
Exactly, yeah.
The movie is technically very well made, though. This movie was directed by and produced by Brian Henson, of course the son of Jim Henson, who created the Muppets. And it also stars a bunch of Muppet veteran performers. Like I saw Kevin Clash in the credits. There's probably a few others, but that was the big one that I noticed.
A great opportunity, but they just toss it all down the drain. They don't do anything with it.
I think if they'd gotten a better writer.
Yeah, if they just committed to something. At no point in the movie do they commit to any of the subgenres that they're tackling. It starts like a bit of a noir film, and then it quickly abandons that to become a buddy cop film.
And then it sort of encroaches a little bit onto like gritty cop drama.
Yeah,
a little bit. And then of course the whole thing is a comedy as well.
Exactly. So it's like it doesn't know what it wants to be, and you can feel that in the jokes it's making and in the tone it's setting. Just all over the place.
It feels like one of those Muppet movies where the Muppets are basically just playing people. Only it's an R-rated comedy version of that. And I guess it accomplishes what it set out to. It just wasn't a very good R-rated comedy, completely separate of the whole Muppet thing.
Absolutely, yeah. Again, the premise in the world is interesting, but if it's only used every once in a while as the punchline for a joke, that doesn't excite me at all as far as creativity is concerned. I think the biggest draw of something like Sesame Street or the Muppets are the characters. You've got, Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Elmo. They've got their own behaviors. It's great, but over here, they're just people.
Yeah.
There's no fun being had.
The main character, for example, is this puppet, and his whole thing is he's sort of bitter and resentful because his people, quote unquote, are the, like, put down class in society. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's the joke, is that, but a puppet.
Overall, it was a very disappointing film. Yeah, for me, it's an overall pass. Just don't bother. Watch Muppet Treasure Island. Watch Sesame Street. Watch Count teach you how to count. Like, there's so much better stuff you could be doing with your time. Watch another one of the videos on this channel, in fact.
Do that. I mean, I don't know. I'd say there were a few instances of creative humor in this movie that made it, I guess, worth a recommendation for me, but I would definitely wait for home streaming capabilities. You want to be able to get up, go to the washroom, grab a snack. Not recommended, at least not for the theater.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching Bull Session. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment down below telling us what you thought of the Happytime Murders if you saw it. There's some other videos up here on the screen you can check out if you would like to do that.
You should do that instead of watching the movie.
Thanks very much for watching once again, and take care.